At Delta, and every one of the hundreds of destinations we fly to, simply opening your eyes can open your world.
Looks can be deceiving. And based on this uniform, you may be thinking commercial airline pilot, flight attendant, hell, maybe even TSA agent. But no, I have to assure you that this is indeed an actual uniform in the United States military, which is called the short sleeve blues. For enlisted folk, as myself, you wear your rank for both Air Force and Space Force on your sleeve. And if you're a little bit smarter than I am, you got a college degree.
I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better, I am better.
You wear your rank up here, which we call the epaulets or something like that. It's not a word that I use commonly because I'm not an officer.
I'm not a smart man.
Normally, we would utilize having ribbons, maybe even having our occupational badge. And for the Space Force specifically, we have this little Space Force pin that says I'm Space Force Space Cadet, and then your name tag. Well, I'm not wearing any of those, okay? Because these are all my personal views and opinions, not official views of the DoD or any of the military or official views of the Air Force, Space Force. I'm just a guy.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. What?
And what we're talking about is the Air Force Cardigan, or now Space Force. Currently, Space Force is in the prototype era right now, trying to design our uniform for the service dress. We've seen a couple pictures and videos come out, and eventually down the line, maybe, let's say, just to be safe, because I keep pushing it back, maybe in about 6 years. Maybe in about 6 years, we'll finally have Space Force service dress available to us common folk in the Space Force. But with about 6,800 personnel in the newest branch, I think that's a lot of people. Still, it's the smallest branch, and we're trying to fine-tune what this new service dress and what our service uniform is going to look like for the Space Force. But let's get straight to it. The Air Force Cardigan. And here we have the infamous Air Force / Space Force blues cardigan. As you can see, it's given Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Maybe one of those fraternities that do like in Stomp the Yard. But no, this is an actual uniform for the Air Force and Space Force. And let me tell you how much it is. Went to my local exchange, clothing sales. I saw they had one particular and it was my size. And I thought, why not? Why not go and pick this up? How much is it? Show them how much it is. $100. This bad boy is gonna set you back $100. Okay, and that's not even including the epaulets or the rank that you have to wear on the epaulets. But what do you guys think? You think that's worth it? Huh? $100 for this cardigan. It's knitted, it's super nice material, wool. So it's gonna keep you warm. And I'm stationed here in Hawaii, so there's probably no reason for me to have this thing, to be honest. Let's just try and show you guys different angles of wearing this thing. So maybe you got NCOIC or flight chief pulling up on you.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm also gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday.
You guys finish those EPRs? Overall, the material on it, I feel like is very good. It's wool, so again, it's gonna keep you warm or warmer opposed to if you didn't have it. Alternatives are the lightweight blues jacket and of course your service dress. But this is more something that you can wear inside. A necessary item that you have to buy along with this is, again, your rank, which is gonna be this little rank up here. And based on 36-2903, which is the Air Force instruction for dress and appearance, you're gonna need to have this little rank about 1 inch down from the shoulder seam, just like that. And then put it centered up on this little epaulet here. So for both sides. And interesting about this specifically is that you can also wear this, which is authorized, with all the buttons not buttoned. So wearing it like this is authorized. You know, a little more of a Mr. Rogers, beautiful day in the neighborhood look. And you're also not regulated to have to wear your tie. So in the event that you don't want to wear your tie, you can take it off right there, unbutton this, and actually have it hanging out. So in the Air Force instruction as well, you can have this collar popping up over the actual cardigan itself. So really, you have a couple ways to style this in case you didn't want to wear your name tags or your ribbons or anything else on this actual blue shirt. You know, you can cover it up and wear this. So they have this Air Force cardigan sweater, and they also have like a normal wool sweater, which does not have the buttons, but instead is all closed up, and it just has the V here, and it essentially is the same thing as this Air Force cardigan. All right, so just to show you guys the cardigan itself, the Air Force Blues cardigan, I got mine in 42 regular, and really the only reason I bought this was just because it was the only one in the clothing sales. And I thought, why not? You know, we wear blues pretty frequently here. Here I work in a combatant command, and usually we support First Space Force wearing our service dress, so this is kind of a nice thing to have. Again, you have epaulets up here and your rank pin, so get your 2 prongs back here and 1 inch away from the shoulder seam and centered as much as possible on both sides. So that's really the only rank signifier. Coming down, you have the buttons. So there's about 5 buttons. You either have to have them all buttoned up or all unbuttoned. When you wear it, I didn't really talk about this too much, but you have some elbow pads material here, the elbows. So this part is more of like I'd say like a nylon, opposed to everything else that's wool on here. And then it's knitted pretty well. So is it worth $100? That's on you guys to decide. Me personally, I don't know. If you're not wearing blues enough, I don't think it's worth it. But if you wear blues a lot and you don't want to have to wear all these things, and necessarily you don't even have to wear your whole ribbon rack anymore, but if you don't want to wear these things, and also you don't necessarily have to wear this anymore, but you do have to wear your name tag. And then for the Space Force folks, you have to wear this. So this back in the day was commonly used just to hide all that underneath it, and was a pretty comfortable way to wear your blues. Anyway, thanks guys for watching the video. I know I haven't really had many videos posted up, but some days I get motivated and I'm like, let me do this random video. This cardigan I saw in clothing sales, I was like, might as well make a video of this before we actually start getting our service dress and service uniforms in the Space Force, which, yeah, like I said, is probably going to be a while because they keep pushing back the timeline. Anyway, appreciate what you guys are doing. And yeah, please let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see. And as always, stay safe, keep grinding, and y'all take it easy.
Toughest thing is to love somebody who has done something mean to you, especially when that somebody has been yourself. Have you ever done anything mean to yourself? Well, it's very important to look inside yourself and find that loving part of you.